Welcome everyone to this kind of virtual kitchen. Super excited today to introduce you to a whole bunch of stuff that makes us different. I'm Jay Ashton. I'm the Business Resources and Brand Activation Manager for Cisco Canada. And I am so thrilled to have everyone today being able to join us on the special edition of our SVK, our Cisco Virtual Kitchen, the Cisco Difference. Well, in this series, so this is a 5-part series. We really want to just share with you and hopefully help you get to know a little bit more about Cisco and all the great things that we have to do and be able to help you with when it comes to services and solutions for your business. We're not really here over these next 5 shows, which another 4 in January coming up here, to really tell you and just to brag about what Cisco does, but really to show you how we really want to help your business and help you, especially during these times. It's so critical that we are here to help you and to help your business move forward. So before we get into this, I'm going to remove this cool little graphic here and bring in my co-host today and welcome Mr. Matt as the crowd goes wild. Mr. Matt Wilson. Welcome, Matt.
Hello, Jay. How are you?
I'm actually pretty good today, buddy.
Nice.
I'm good every day.
Nice.
Awesome, Matt. So Matt's our director of business resources for Northern Ontario. So amazing and so excited to have you here, Matt.
Thank you.
But Matt, before we get started, do you want to share anything with you right now before we jump into some questions here about business resources?
Yeah. So actually, I'll start off by kind of sharing with you where Northern Ontario is. So when we split up the Ontario region, Ontario North is basically east of Toronto over to Cornwall, up through Ottawa, North Bay, Sudbury, Sault Ste. Marie, the whole Haliburton region. So we do encompass a large area of of Ontario. In business resources, Jay, to your question, what is business resources? What do we do? Simply put, there are 7 regions across Canada. In those regions, we have a national team of professional culinary, marketing, and restaurant operations consultants.
Awesome. So, and before we get started, all these things I forgot to mention also is that the great thing about our SVK shows is they're interactive. So we see your comments, send us questions. Hopefully we can answer them all. You may want to ask Matt to show some of his great Pottery Barn stuff behind him. But we do want to answer any questions you have about business resources, about what makes us different. We're also got a little surprise later on today on our show is we're going to bring in an Advantage partner from our Advantage program and talk a little bit about what they offer and about our program we have when it comes to helping our customers with services that sometimes we don't sell or we don't offer, that we have great relationships for you and great deals. The other thing also we want to make sure is if, at the end of today, please join our other 4 shows that are coming up in January. They're back to back every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. We will be going through so much things about what makes us different, and we're very excited about that. So thanks again for joining us. So on this, actually, we got someone from Brazil today. So welcome from Brazil. So Matt, let's talk more about, so why do we offer business? When did business resources start in Canada?
Okay, so
customers. Here's a quiz question for you, Matt.
Yeah. So I've been with Cisco for just over 14 years. So I would say that business resources in its infancy started probably 15 years ago, maybe 16 years ago. And God, have we ever come a long way? So back then, we did have some culinary centers and some of the warehouses operated throughout Canada, but it was very raw what we were doing. We were trying to show customers new products, but it wasn't as refined as it could have been. So over the last 15 plus years, we've done so much listening. I would say that's the best thing that we've done is we've listened to our customers, we've listened to what their needs are, and we've adopted our teams to fill those voids. Midway through I'm just going to back up a little bit. So about 5 to 6 years ago, we renamed, our sessions that we do with customers, and we named them STIR sessions. And it's an acronym, and and the acronym stands for Success Through Innovative Resources. But more importantly, was the tagline on that, and it really sums up what business resources is. The tagline was people helping people. At the end of the day, we have a huge group of professional consultants right throughout Canada working to help out the restaurants that we serve. And that's, in a nutshell, that's really the business resource department.
Yeah, and I think the other thing too, Matt, I want to jump in there quick, is that people need to understand when we see business resources, they're actually our customers' resources.
Yeah.
Right. And sometimes we get people a little bit confused on when we say business resources. It's not ours. It's actually our customers' business resources. So we have this amazing team to help you with so many areas of your business. And Matt, maybe you can share with us some of those things that we can help our customers with.
Yeah, sure. We have virtual sessions right now, obviously during this COVID time. Traditionally, the sessions are in-house. Each one of our warehouses has a culinary center. Those culinary centers would have a chef that welcomes customers in daily, works on new menu ideas. We have marketing managers that help with social media marketing, menu design. We have a whole group down in Houston. We call it Houston, but it's actually throughout North America, of professional designers. So we have customers coming to us at the initial stages of their business saying, we need to build a brand, we need a menu, we need posters, we need all this assets and collateral design. And we have the design team to do it. The other side is on the operations. Many customers don't have access to the data that's out there. Right, this data, whether it be through companies like Data Essential or Technomics, what we do with our customers, especially now more than ever, is we grab that data all based on their business, and we help them understand that data and how that can actually change their business or market it towards a group that they never realized was in their back door.
You're absolutely right. And I think it's so cool that, and I really want everyone in this industry, and we're going to talk about this a little bit here later, but you need to reach out if you're curious about this. We love meeting with customers. We love helping customers in every area. Like, that's what we do. That's what we wake up every day. And that's what gets Matt excited and myself excited about helping. No matter the size, a lot of people think you have to be huge to get this service. No, you don't, right? And it is something that is unbelievable. And I know Peter here has commented, it's like a head office for a small business. It's a head office for any business in a sense of when it comes to our industry, small or big. We're here to help. And we not necessarily always have the answers either. We're real, and we're going to say, you know what, we don't have this, but guess what? We have enormous amounts of connections, enormous, all across this world, to be able to pull information or research it or find those answers for you. I don't think we've ever been stumped by doing that. Maybe not on the spot, but definitely when we look at researching and find out how we can help you, it is enormous. So Matt, this has got to be, sorry, go ahead.
Well, you know what, I actually just want to touch on, you said Peter's point there about a head office. And if you think about the even the smaller local chains or the independent restaurants, the one thing that they compete against is that larger chain that has a massive head office behind them. A lot of these head offices also have their corporate chefs, they have the culinary center, they have the whole marketing team, they have data analysts, right? All built into a head office. And in some ways, individual restaurateurs really look at it as such a disadvantage because they don't have access to this. Mm-hmm. And so our team, we scour the industry for different ideas that we can bring to our customers to keep them on top of those trends. Yeah, I actually had a meeting this morning with a customer with a company that, Jay and I talked about earlier. that we're hoping to bring on as an Advantage partner, and we'll get into that program in a bit. But I was blown away with what this company can do for our customers. And conversely, they were blown away at how passionate we are about helping customers. So it does make for a good marriage.
So here's the big question, Matt, because everyone hears all these amazing things. And please, you can go to Sysco.ca or Canada website for Sysco. You can go on there. We have information about business resources on there. It's amazing. The other thing, Matt, so this has got to cost a fortune, right, for restaurateurs?
No. So
no. Just cut right down to it. No fluff.
The simple answer is no. So one of the things that we pride ourselves on is being able to develop these programs for customers of Sysco at no cost, right? And why is it at no cost? Because at the end of the day, the business model is very simple. When you think about it, if our customers, if our restaurants succeed and they continue to buy from Sysco, then Sysco will ultimately succeed. So it's a very worthwhile venture to have us put in the investment and partner with our customers so they can grow. And it's as simple as that.
Absolutely. And it's definitely, a great business model, right? We are definitely a big thing that makes us different at Sysco, and we're very proud of that. So Matt, the one thing I want to do is I'm going to cut to a quick commercial, because you got to see what also makes us different is our Sysco Source system. So we're going to cut to a quick commercial, and then we're going to talk a little bit about Toolkits, which is kind of cool too. Create all these wicked resources that restaurants can download, use off our Sysco.ca site that really helps you pivot your business in different revenue streams. So
Great.
Matt, we're going to cut to a quick commercial, and we'll be right back, everyone.
As your valued and trusted business partner, we understand that you need the freedom and flexibility to choose the way you want to order. Sysco Source allows you to order what you need when you need it on any device. Here's how it works. Select the order button and click on New. Choose to place your order with a customized order guide or with your order history. Click on a product and voila! All the product information that is most important to you is right at your fingertips. Find product photos, benefits, and nutritional facts, and more. Enter the exact quantity you need, then click Preview to review your order. Click Submit, and your order is instantly sent to Sysco. With Sysco's industry-leading technology, you can get real-time updates with everything happening with your orders. See your invoices and credit memos all from one place. The Source app has everything you need to easily manage all of your inventory product in the palm of your hand. And when you're ready, click Preview to review your total inventory value. Click Close Inventory to complete the work. So what are you waiting for? Start searching for product, placing an order, and managing your inventory wherever you are. Download the Source app. Sysco Source, start placing your orders with ease and confidence today.
All right, Matt, we're back.
All right.
So let's talk Toolkits, Matt. And Diana, good morning to you as well. I think you're welcome for the live events. We love doing these, so welcome. Matt, let's talk Toolkits.
Okay. So I think one of the biggest things that we've done over the last year and a half is really invested heavily in Sysco.ca. So if you're a customer of ours, or if you're thinking of becoming a customer of ours, I urge you to go to Sysco.ca and really take a look around. Just do some window shopping in there. There's a wealth of information. But when we talk about Toolkits, we're going to go into services, and then we're going to
Matt, can we walk through for our customers? So go to Sysco.ca, go to services.
Yeah.
Down here.
Yeah, and then Snapback Toolkit. So as you scroll down, we've actually compiled a whole bunch of toolkits for the snapback, for the pandemic, learning the new normal. If you go back up to services and then go to the next one, the Foodie Solutions Toolkits.
Sorry, Matt.
That's okay.
Too much coffee this morning. There we go.
So if you want to scroll down through there. So here's actually keep on scrolling. We'll go back up there, but keep on scrolling. So you'll see that we have a whole host of different toolkits to help customers really look at different areas of their business and maybe pivot their business in this time. So if we scroll up, let's dive into, let's go into pop-up shop.
Perfect.
So as Jay's going into that, I'll tell you a little bit about the reason why we did pop-up shop. So at the beginning of the pandemic, our operators, our restaurants, they need to pivot their business. And at the same time, we were also looking at grocery stores that were plagued with empty shelves. So what a great way for a restaurant to pivot their business while helping their local community in a safer way than a very busy grocery store. So we came up with, as you can see, it's just like a little magazine. You go through creative ways to advertise, guidance on social distancing. And actually, if you want to stop there for 1 second, working with Sysco Menu Services, they've actually done a ton of work with our customers on the social distancing floor signs or signs on precautionary signs in the restaurant and posters and stuff. They have a whole host of that ready for you. But going through the pop-up shop, how to store the product, creating a safe environment, 7 tips to help you start your pop-up shop plus. And pop-up shop plus is more of a e-commerce way. And very simply, whether it be through a Shopify platform, a Wix, Square, all these different platforms can definitely help you. I've personally worked with Shopify, and it is phenomenally easy for a restaurant to get up and going with an e-commerce platform to then sell groceries. So it's a different way, and these toolkits are kind of your it's your business plan on how you're going to look at things and different things to think about before you get started. You know, maybe some hurdles that you didn't think about, and we put them in there to help you out.
Matt, and these are also great as people, you think about your business and what other things can you do to pivot your business.
Mm-hmm.
And it allows you to look at other things that you can do right now to bring in more business.
Yeah, if you can go into curbside takeout toolkit. So this is on everybody's mind right now when we look at the restaurant business. I look at in Ontario here, we have parts of Southern Ontario like Toronto, and it just got expanded to York and Windsor, Essex. They're on lockdown, and if we can help customers understand takeout and curbside and preparation and packaging and how to train the customers, how to market it, and this is all that's been put into this toolkit to assist. It's a simple read. None of these toolkits are massive, novels. It just takes you through step by step. What's going to travel well. I love that. That there. We actually have sessions and we've done them pre-COVID live sessions on takeout food. What travels well? Not everything travels well. What is the right packaging? Because depending on your municipality, many municipalities and provincially and federally, we're all looking at getting rid of foam and single-use plastics. Mm-hmm. So look at Sysco for those options. And
I think it's awesome is just that as a restaurateur, previous to Sysco, I would be, you always want to look at what's that extra thing you can do to help your business. And sometimes you just want to digest it on your own and look at it. And we've created that for all of our customers here. And we've got so many toolkits here, and we're going to continue to build these out through next year to really help you just decide if this is something that you want to do. And we're not, and that's one big thing I really enjoy about our department, Matt, is we will go through this, but we're not going to pressure you into doing something that isn't right for your business or something you're not wanting to do for your business. We're here to support you and to guide you if you need it or just want to read and discuss some other ideas. And that's what we do.
You know what? There's and not to keep going into all these toolkits, but the virtual kitchen toolkit. I really urge everybody to jump into that one and read through that one. I honestly think if you have an operating restaurant right now, there's no reason why you couldn't have a virtual kitchen operating as well. For a very nominal cost, you have a second concept up and going, and that toolkit will walk you through some of the best practices. But Jay, I was also thinking, if you go into services up at the top, I wanted to, and this is kind of a segue into our next guest. So Sysco Advantage. And Sysco Advantage, what is Sysco Advantage? What we've done, we've really concentrated over the last year about diving into partners that will help out our customers' businesses. So we're really excited today to have App 8, which happens to be the first one on there. App 8 join us. They're going to talk about their programs. But as you can see, from Hire to Kumi to MPP Marketing, let's see what else is there. Optimum Control, Order Ease, Respond First. If you continue down, Restaurant Order Ritual, I believe Uber Eats is coming up in a second. SiriusXM, TD Merchant Services, Uber Eats, Train Camp. So these are a large collection of businesses that are out there that are working hard to help customers. And I think that this would be a good time, if you're okay, Jay, to invite Elias from App 8.
Yeah, you know what? This is great. And we will, oh, he's all excited. I can see him in the green room. So let me just bring him in here and welcome.
Awesome. Hello, Matt. Hello, Jay. It's great to be on the show. Thanks for having me.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So, Elias, welcome. And let's talk about Advantage Partners. Instead of us telling you all the time how great it is, we thought we'd actually get an Advantage partner to tell you about Advantage. So me and Matt can be quiet and let him talk.
Sounds good. I mean, first, let me start by introducing App 8 very quickly. And before I get into that, I just want to let everybody know we've been working with Sysco for over the course of 2020, and I love that. I want to kind of reference something Matt said: listening to customers and adopting, and that's something that we've been so aligned on doing that. And what we do at App 8, we work exclusively with restaurants to provide front of house digital solutions, from your contact tracing digital menus to commission-free takeout to contactless dine-in and payments. And I mean, the reason that we exist, and we've been around for about 3 years, but 2020 has been a really interesting year, especially in pivoting and adopting and listening to the feedback from restaurants. It's really solving the greatest challenge with restaurants. And the greatest challenge we're hearing now is we need to maximize our revenue and our profitability. And we're in situations where, how do we do takeout efficiently and get orders through that, because there's red and orange zones all over the country, and we need to adapt to that. That's a reality, even with dine-in restaurants. And how do we operate with table service and give confidence to our customers, to our guests, to come in and have limited staff and limited tables? And how do we get rid of those single-use menus and sanitizing pin pads and letting people use their own devices? So those are the challenges that we help restaurants solve. And before I get into the Sysco Advantage program, very quick 2-minute showcase of, first of all, I want to say that we're working with Sysco to offer something that is really special: no monthly fees and no commitment until spring 2021, until April 2021. And I'll just give a very quick 1-minute video demo of what a dine-in experience from a guest with App 8 looks like. So at the table there, so you can go ahead and hit play, Jay. At the table there, you see a little beacon with a QR code and NFC. So this is my phone on the right side there. And as soon as the video starts, it'll show what that guest experience looks like when a guest goes ahead and scans a beacon. And I think there's there we go. So this is the scanning of the beacon, and a guest is seated at a restaurant and scanning that beacon that's on table 14 there. It'll take them straight to the menu of that restaurant. The guest can now browse the menu and select the items that they want. This is a menu that's built for the restaurant that can be customized with description, with pictures, and the beauty of it. So in this situation, this is a restaurant that wants to allow the guests to do their own ordering straight from the table. There's also a digital model where the ordering stays in the control of the service staff, but the guests can still see that digital menu. So there's no need for single-use menus, and no need for pin pads to be brought to the table, because they could also see their bill. So just as this video is showing, the guest is adding a few items to the menu, and bit of a delay there. Perfect.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Yeah. We'll work with the Wi-Fi delay. So here the guest is now ready to go. They can adjust their tip really easily, see the order, and hit checkout whenever they're ready. It's good because this is giving me a bit more time to speak through the screens. They hit checkout whenever they're ready, and then they're taken to a very simple, add your information to pay. And most browsers will have that autofill, so it takes a few seconds to upload to basically pop up your name and your contact information, and then your card number. Most autosaves, but if you don't have your card autosaved, you can always take a quick scan using the camera's phone of your card, and it's a 5-second process. Don't worry, this is a fake card, by the way. So for those of you who are writing the card number down, you can't do much with it. I'm sorry, I know it's. And the last chance to review the order before placing it. And once you hit place order on queue, and queue is here, the order gets placed, and that goes to the restaurant. Whether the restaurant, if they have an integrated solution, it'll go straight to their POS. If they don't have an integrated solution, it'll go to a little tablet and print the printed sheet that can be sent to the kitchen. And that's just a quick example of how that works in a dine-in restaurant setting, where this restaurant wants guests to order from the table.
Cool.
Can I just say one more thing about the Sysco Advantage program before I pass it off? Because I do want to say that Sysco Advantage is it's different, it's a bit special, and there's a few things that we really like about the Sysco Advantage program. First of all, I got to say, it's something you've already said, but you guys are really, really well networked, and we've talked to your representatives across the country, and they're all very engaged in partners like us in knowing and learning what it is restaurants need and want, and sharing that. And the other thing which I really love about this, and I want to make sure it's got to come from me, because you guys pass on all the benefits, 100% of the benefits to your clients, which is something that I love and I don't see all the time. So great work. I love this program, and we're really looking forward to continuing our relationship together.
Wow. I forgot about that part, but you're absolutely right. Right. It's nothing for us. We just want to help our customers. And it's our networking power that we have. And we're very, very happy to have you as a partner, Elias. Yeah. And you know what? App8's been awesome. What a great tool. I know a lot of people out there are nervous about things like this, but you guys support them so much. And that's what we love partnering with you, because it's not only do you have a great program, but your support is outstanding. So thank you.
I will say, I had App8 actually run me through a demo last week, and we talked about the new offering that they are offering up right now and to Sysco customers, where there's no other fees so there's the initiation, there's a setup fee, but no other fees until the end of March. And when you really think about what our customers are going through right now, albeit December is traditionally a busier time, it's not as busy as it normally is, but January, February is always a quiet time. And for partners like App8 to step up and say, you know what, give us a try, see how this works, with really no monthly cost to you, right? They're really trying to help out customers, and I love it. Once I heard that, I knew that we had a good partnership in them, and I really do applaud you for doing that.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, you know what, Matt, that wraps up our first segment of our series on the Sysco Difference. This is what makes us different, people. We're proud of it. We're very, very happy about it. And thanks again, Elias, for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
So, Matt, guess what?
What's that?
We're back next month with more of these. Like I've said earlier on today, we're going to bring more little snippets of what makes us different at Sysco, so you guys get to know us behind the scenes of all the great things that we want to do to help you with your business. Please, before you make any dramatic shifts with your business, especially in January, we know what January normally looks like. Talk to us. Please contact us. Contact your sales rep. There's a way to become a customer. If you're not a customer of Sysco on Sysco.ca, it's a simple process. Before you make any dramatic changes to your business, please contact us. We're here to help, and we're dying. We cannot see another news clip of a restaurant without us supporting you. So before you go on the news, contact us.
Yeah, and Jay, I know that you just mentioned it again, and I really can't stress it enough. Really take a look at Sysco.ca, some of the stuff that we've put up there to help you out. But also if you are a Sysco customer, get a hold of your sales rep, reach out to the business resource department in your region. We'd be thrilled to work with you and just maybe discover new things with you that will help out your business.
Exactly. And everyone else that watches our shows, so thanks again for joining today. But also tomorrow we have Oli Mill back because we work with our vendor companies.
Yeah.
And Oli Mill's coming back, and they're going to talk about party bundles. Plus, they got an amazing promo surprise for our customers. That's tomorrow's show. And then Thursday, we have Chef Andrea Nicholson from Chop Canada, our celebrity chef. She's going to be dropping by tomorrow to talk about her story of restaurant survival and what she's been going through with her restaurant. Also, she's going to be introducing to Canada a new product from Cardinal Meats that will blow your mind. I've heard it's pretty amazing. And she's going to be sharing that and launching it on our show live on Thursday at 11 a.m. So thanks again, Matt. To everyone else, get out there, support restaurants. We want you around forever. So everyone else support the industry. And thanks again, Matt, for today.
Jay, thank you.
Take care, everyone.